Hi, in this video, let's try to solve these questions. This question is taken from your Form 5 Ag Math textbook, page 113, chapter 3, integration. Okay, the diagram on the right shows the shape of the cross-section of a machine or cover produced by a 3D printer. The cover is made from a kind of plastic. The internal and the external shape of the cover are represented by these two equations. So y is equal to negative 1 over 16 x squared plus 2.8. This is inside one. And y is equal to negative 1 over 20 x squared plus 3. This is the outside one. Okay, so estimate the cost in Rm of the plastic used to make the same 20 cover if the cost of 1 cubic centimeter of the plastic is 7 cents. So first we need to know the cost of one plastic cover, and then with times 20 we will be able to get the final answer, the estimated cost for 20 plastic cover. Okay, so first we need to find the volume here. So I hope that you still remember how do we find the volume of revolution when a curve is rotated about the y-axis and x-axis. In this situation, the curve is rotated about the y-axis. So what is actually happening now here is like this. So you can look at this one. So this is the outside one, which is negative 1 over 20 x squared plus 3, and the blue color one is inside one, which is negative 1 over 16 x squared plus 2.8. So when these two curves rotated completely about the y-axis, it's actually form something like this. So what we are doing now is we want to find the volume between these two planes. Okay, so this is the plastic that we need to use to create a plastic cover. Okay, now first we need to know the formula first. Rotated about the y-axis, so the volume generated pi x squared dy. Rotate about the y-axis, dy. If this is dy, these two lower limit and upper limit must come from the y-axis. So let me draw the axis for you first, so that easier for you to understand. This is the x-axis, and this is a y-axis. Okay, so since you look at this formula, you know that we need to know x squared, right? But here we don't have, this is y in terms of x, so I'm going to change it. Y is equal to negative 1 over 16 x squared plus 2.8. Okay, this plus 2.8 bring to another side, it become minus. Okay, so the next step, x squared is equal to this whole thing times negative 16. Okay, just press your calculator. This is negative 16y. 44 negative become positive. 44.8. Okay, so this is for this one. So we do the same thing for the another curve. Let me use another color. Y is equal to negative 1 over 20 x squared plus 3. Okay, y minus 3 is equal to negative 1 over 20 x squared. Okay, x squared is equal to negative 20, multiply this whole thing. Just do some expansion over here. Okay, so this is for this one. Now we can start to find the volume generated. So first I'm going to find the volume generated when this curve outside one rotated completely about the y-axis, and then I'm going to find the volume generated for the second curve, which is inside one, rotated 180 degrees about the y-axis, and then we take the larger one minus the smaller one. We will be able to get the volume needed to create a plastic cover. Okay, the outside one is 0 until 3, right? 0, 3. Okay, what's the formula? Pi pi x square dy. Pi x square, okay, which one is outside one? This one, right? Okay, so I know that x square is equal to this. So what I'm going to do is I bring the pi go outside. X square is equal to this. Now we can start to do the integration. Y plus the power of y at 1, you become 2. Whatever you write here, write the same thing for the denominator. If you see a constant, add a y, add a variable for it. 3, 0. Okay. Now this is negative 10 y squared plus 60 y. Okay, let me bring in the upper limit first. And then lower limit. So here 0 will give you 0 here. Negative 10 times 0 squared plus 60 times 0. So the whole thing will become 0. So what you need to do, just press your calculator for this part. Okay, you will be able to get 90, and don't forget to copy the pi. Okay, so now we are going to do the same thing for the curve inside one. Okay, for this curve, for the curve inside, the equation, the function is over here. Okay, take this one. So now 0 until 2.8. Still using the same formula, pi x squared dy. Let me bring the pi, go outside. Okay, what is x squared? X squared is 1. Oh, is that correct? Okay, sorry, not this one. Should be this one. Inside one is 2.8, right? The y-intercept, so should be this one. Negative 16y plus 44.8. 44.8. Okay. So remember, this one you don't have to square anymore because this is already x squared. You don't have to square this whole thing anymore. Just copy it. Now we can start to do the integration. Negative 16, y just copy, power add 1. Whatever right here, write the same thing for the denominator. 44.8, so 44.8 y. Upper limit 2.8, lower limit 0. Okay. Let me simplify this one. Okay. Now bring in the upper limit and the lower limit. Okay, this is upper limit. Lower limit you will get, when you bring in the lower limit here, you press the calculator, you should be able to get 0. Okay, so what we need to do, just press this one. Negative 8 times 2.8 squared plus 44.8 times 2.8. Okay, this is equal to 62.72, and don't forget to copy the pi. Okay, so now we take this one minus this one, we will be able to get the volume needed, the plastic needed to create one plastic cover. So estimated cost for creating 20 same cover will be, let me find 1 first. So take 90 pi minus 62.72 pi, and then times this is a how many cubic centimeter. So 1 cubic centimeter is cost it costs 7 cents. So I'm going to time 7 cents. This is for one plastic cover, and then since we need 20, we need to time 20. Okay, just press your calculator. Since no pi is given to me, no pi is given here, so I will just use the pi in the calculator. 90 pi minus 62.72 pi, okay, time 0.07 time 20. Okay, let me just round off it to 2 decimal places, so the answer should be 119.98. Okay, that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.